welcome back to my channel. It is your girl T Beauty, and we are back with another makeup look. As you can see, I did this beautiful gold cut crease with a bright red glossy lip, perfect for the holiday season, or if you just want to wear this on a Thursday. First things first, I'm going in with my facial primer. I am using the Fenty Pro Filter one. I like this one because it's very mattifying, and I'm just massaging it into my skin. Next, I am going in with my eyeshadow primer. I'm using Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm just blending that out all over my eyes. Now, using the Tarteist Pro palette, I'm using that medium warm brown shade as my transitional shade, and I'm using this to really warm up this look, and I'm just using windshield wiper motions and really blending that in because we really want the transition shade to be diffused. And once that is complete, I am going in with a lighter brown, just slightly above where I put that warm brown transition shade, because we want to have a gradient. I think this is the absolute key to ensuring that your transitions are nicely diffused and nicely blended. So using shades that are closer together in hue will actually help you achieve that. And next, I'm going in with that deep purpley mauve shade, and as you can see, I am concentrating that on the outer V of my eye, really adding some drama and depth. So I'm just blending that into my two transition shades. Next, I'm going in with Vamp, which is a very deep eggplanty purple, and I'm going even farther in the outer crease, and I'm also dragging that inwards towards the crease. Of course, blending all of that together with the mauve shade and my transition color. And for the general shape, I'm extending it slightly past my natural eye shape. This will add a little bit more drama, a little bit more interest to the look, because we're going for depth here. So I'm just looking, checking back and forth, blending, making sure that everything is seamless and even. Next, I'm going in with the shade No Filter, which is just slightly lighter than the previous shade, and I'm also adding that to the crease just to have a little bit more cohesion between the eyes and the crease colors. I wanted to really emphasize the purples and make them all blend and be cohesive. And now we're actually going to cut the crease, and as I showed you, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer just to carve that out and lay down the foundation for where I will later add that gold shade. And what I'm doing, because of the shape of my eyes, I go just a little bit slightly above where my eye folds naturally. So that's what I'm doing here. And now I begin to apply the gold shade. I'm using Fairy from the ABH Sultry palette. I love this gold. It is so bright. It is so shimmering and just eye-catching and beautiful. So I'm just applying that there, making sure that I stay directly within where I placed the concealer previously. That is how you get that really nice cut crease look. Now I'm just going back in with that purple shade, No Filter, and really adding that and placing it in my crease. Then I'm going back in with the shade Drama. I am placing it at my outer corner of my crease. I'm just adding a little bit more, because once we added the gold shade, it kind of disappeared a little bit. So I wanted to emphasize that color, so that's why I'm adding a little bit more. And now I'm going back in with a Vamp, and I will be adding that once again to the very outer V, and to deepen that corner, and to also extend my natural eye shape. Of course, I am also moving the brush inward to add that depth. Next, I will be taking that lighter cream shade and adding that to my brow bone. Now, this is a personal preference, but for me, I also like to place my highlight shade at the very beginning of my brow, not just the tail portion. I feel like it just adds an additional highlight to the brows, and yeah, that's just how I like to do it. I think it looks cool. And now we're moving on to the face. So for my foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. I am obsessed with this. So not only do I add foundation, I also like to add a liquid illuminator to my foundation. I find that this makes the overall finish looks very skin-like, very natural, especially if you are adding it to a mattifying foundation. So yeah, that's a pro tip there. And I'm just blending it in with a flat top foundation brush. And now we will be going on to our concealer. So I'm using my favorite concealer, which is the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and placing it at the inner portion of my under eye and also at the outer portion. So I'm also using the applicator to clean up any eyeshadow mistakes and really hone in on a super crisp line. Of course, this look is a little bit more on the dramatic side, so I feel like adding a crisper line would really emphasize the eyeshadow look. And yeah, I'm just blending it out, of course. And now we are moving on to our contour portion. So of course, you know, I got a contour on my big old forehead, okay? So that's what you see me doing there, and also my cheekbone just under that, the sides of my forehead, and of course the elusive nose contour. I'm not really sure how I feel about a nose contour, to be honest with you. I like my nose, but of course it's widely accepted now to do a nose contour, so that's why I do it. And yeah, so I'm blending that out with my same foundation brush that I used earlier. Okay, and once that is all blended, we want to go ahead and set where we placed our concealer. So I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set. So as you can see, I'm setting my under eye, adding even extra powder under there to catch any fallout, because after this I will be doing my eyeshadow for my lower lash line. So if you see me putting more powder, that's why. And that's done, so we will be going back to our eyes. So I'm using that deeper eggplant purple shade Vamp, and what I'm doing is going back in with a really fine detail eyeshadow brush, and really putting more of that shade in the crease. I feel like this really emphasizes the cut crease. So yeah, that's why I'm adding that there. And I really like how this turned out. Like, look at the even more definition that we have going on now. And yeah, so obviously if you add a line, you want to blend it. So that's what I'm doing there, just going back and forth and blending it. And then we will be moving on to our lower lash line. So again, that deeper purple shade, and running that just underneath my lower lash line. And now I will be adding my eyeliner. I also went ahead and added some wispy lashes, and I'm just filling in any sparse areas with the eyeliner. And now we go back to our face. We're doing a little hopscotch, but this is how I find it the easiest way to do a full face. Yeah, so I just dusted off the excess powder, and now I am using my contour slash bronzing powder. Again, we are contouring up that big old forehead and the cheekbones, my jawline, my chin, and then we will also go in and emphasize my little nose contour that I did. And for cheeks, I will be using a cream contour stick by Milk. I love this product. Oh my gosh, I have been so obsessed with cream blushes. Wow, look at that color. It looks so good, so natural, and you can wear it over powder foundation, which is awesome. So again, I'm going back in with my liquid highlighter, the same one that I added to my foundation, and yeah, look at that natural glow. Loving it, loving it. And now we will be moving on to our gorgeous, absolutely fire glossy red lips. So I'm just lining my lips with, I believe, a ColourPop lip liner. Yeah, so I'm just going on the outer portion, just lining my lips, and then I will also go ahead and fill that in just a little bit with the lip liner, and then add my lip color, which is, I believe, a Sephora limited edition liquid lipstick. And that is the first layer to this lip, or should I say the second layer to this lip. Once that's blended, I go ahead and just go over that with a shimmering red lip gloss. This one is called Ruby Slippers and it's from Kingdom Cosmetics. Then we just continue to blend our lip color and add some finishing spray, and there you have it. That is this beautiful gold cut crease with red shimmering lip makeup tutorial. I am so glad you decided to stop by my channel. If you love makeup like I do, please go ahead and subscribe. I have so many makeup looks that I want to do for you guys. So thank you for watching and see you in the next one.